There it goes. Go live. Oops. I keep doing that. What in the world? Why can't I? Okay, there we go. The dog's in the way. Welcome back for another episode of HelixCraft SMP. We're on episode 7 today, and we're going to be building and hooking up the Guardian farm. We have gotten the iron farm kind of situated and up and running. It's been running pretty smooth. I was able to get quite a bit of hoppers made up. I cut down quite a few trees. But today I definitely want to get in and make sure the chat's working. I don't know why the chat's not. There we go. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, we'll definitely get the Guardian farm figured out. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. There's a few steps that I want to accomplish it in. And kind of go over the mechanics of the Guardians so everybody kind of understands how that whole thing works. Man, those the iron golems are pretty loud, so that might be kind of a struggle for us today, but you know, we'll get through it. Hopefully it won't be too loud. Alright, so first off, let me go grab some materials. I got most of this stuff on me. But what we gotta do is try to get, like, basically eliminate the majority of the spawn sites for the Guardians. But first we have to make sure that we are, let's grab a map, and it's important to have a map in this situation, or at least knowing which way is north. I'm going to use some basalt to be my main, like, closer for all the spots that we don't want any Guardians spawning. I found a amethyst geode and was able to get some shards and stuff like that. They take forever to grow. It's kind of ridiculous. Thanks for the like, whoever it was. Hey, Xylopex and Ace. Thank you. Really appreciate that. It's all coming together, kind of. it'll you know, evolve as the season goes on for sure. So anyway, let's go out. Oh geez, what the heck? Oh wow. Okay, I didn't even see that guy. Get out of here. So another thing I want to do is drain out the majority of this. The way that I do my Guardian farms, I don't a little bit too. Are you talking about the iron golems, like, being loud? Losing my train of thought here. Anyway, there are spawn sites for the Guardians, and we're going to be using the majority of the ones out here on the outer rim, so we have a lot of Guardians spawning in those areas for us to, you know, be able to collect on a lot of different areas throughout the base. Unfortunately, these guys are a pain. I honestly probably should put on some, actually probably do want to get some armor. Maybe that's what I need to do, because I think the last thing of armor I had broke. So let's do that. And hopefully, you know what? Hopefully Genway won't be upset if I go over and... Oh yeah, I almost made a big mistake though. Hopefully it won't be mad if I go use his enchantment table and everything. So let's see if I can get some enchanted armor finally. Let's grab... You know, when you think you have it all figured out, but I know that I'm going to take quite a bit of damage fighting with these guys out here. So I might as well go and get some enchantments done. I have like 43 levels, so I should be able to get some good armor. Unfortunately, I haven't got my enchantment table figured out yet. Oh, and while we're doing this, I gotta tell you, one, going down this direction, I found another fortress, which was awesome. But I found a amethyst geode, and while I was kind of waiting for the crystals to do their thing or whatnot, I was mining some blocks and stuff, getting some deep slate and all that, because that's the block that I want to use for the majority of the base. I lost one of my pickaxes. And I'm really irritated about it because I threw it into a block and let's see here. Hopefully you won't be upset with me. If I need to give him some diamonds for using it, that's fine. But I threw my pickaxe into a block area, and then I put a block there, and the block ate my pickaxe. Like, it just disappeared. It's crazy. I was very, very upset about that. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see what enchantments we can get. Thorns 2. Thorns 2 on all of them, huh? I mean, not that Thorns 2 is bad, but I wonder if I do. Fortune 2, why is it giving you... It's like the worst. Okay. Let's see what this will do. That one's not too bad. Projectile, let's do... Okay, not bad. Huh, definitely not bad. Okay. Take that, I guess. Silk touch. Definitely don't need silk touch. Is there grindstone somewhere? No. That's alright. That'll at least protect us a little bit while we're out there. Oh, the pickaxe? Yeah, I spent a good 10 minutes breaking every block in that area. Like, I went up, I went down, like, I broke everything around it trying to find it. Like, it just disappeared. Like, it was gone. Yeah, I broke, like, probably a good 10 blocks in each direction trying to find it. Yeah, it was pretty irritating. And it was, like, the best Fortune 3 pickaxe that you can get. It had efficiency 5, mending, unbreaking 3, the whole 9 yards. Luckily, it was just diamond, and I hadn't actually made netherite yet, but man, I was a little peeved, to say the least. Okay, back to what we were doing. And let's go put our stuff away just so we don't have it everywhere. But what we want to do is we're going to hook this all up to a sorter on the bottom, and so all this stuff's going to be sorted out, at least the majority of it, and then all this stuff will get put kind of into a junk drawer kind of thing at the end. All the ones that we're not too worried about. Okay, get rid of the majority of all this stuff. that in there, I guess. Okay. So let me pull up my chart for the Guardian farm to know where we need to close them off. I'm gonna grab some magma cubes too so we can get the kill chamber stuff. That's... where did I put them? Here? Should be enough. Alright, so the ones that we're gonna do... come on. We have to be looking at it from the, like the south side and looking north. Okay. And this right here is going to be the first spawn site. This is actually going to be ones that we're going to... oh, come on, guys. One that we're going to actually use. So I'm going to put magma blocks all the way around it. Come on. And I decided I was going to do like a 2x area, but I think I'm just going to go with the 3x3 like I did before, because I really like that being a pretty decent kill spot for him. And I just put it like centered in with what we want to do. And it'll just kind of pull them in. Okay, so from here, we want to go over 10 spaces. So, and like 10 in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then this should be another spawn site. And we'll get rid of that once we get that all figured out. I just want to hopefully kill some of them while we're figuring this whole thing out. Okay, so after that it's 15. So the center one, 1, 2. Oh goodness, what am I getting hit from? This is the worst part. 1, 2, no, middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and that should be that one, and then another 15. Oh goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then this last one should be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and then oh, and that should be. I guess my let's get back over here. Hey, you broke my helmet. Okay, so that's perfect. That's where the kill chambers are on the southernmost part. You can put blocks all the way around it. Apparently I need to move my conduit. Nope, get away from me. Oh, come on. It is definitely a struggle with these things around, though. Did I pick it up? Yeah. Oh, and that's another thing. My iron farm, you know, I got all my villagers figured out and everything, and I had lightning hit part of my villagers, so that's the reason why I had to go on the excursion to find the copper so I can get the lightning rods to put around there. But yeah, I had a zombie attack, had to cure a couple of them, which forced me to have to go into the nether and get nether wart, which I finally found. That's the reason why I found the fortress. But yeah, it was quite a struggle. Okay, there's a lot over here. I'm going to go on the other side. Dang. Okay. And then the ones, I kind of want to get the kill chambers figured out, and then I want to go in and actually... Well, I mean, just the kill spots, not the whole chamber of it. Because I want to close off as many of the spawn sites as possible, so that way we can get rid of some of these guys attacking us. Alright, so let's go to the front. You're gonna go from the south point that this was it, the south east corner. You want to go up 9. Yeah. So not the center one, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1 right there. Alright, I'm gonna put on my turtle helmet, I think. Where did I put it? Don't go in there. There it is. Probably help a little bit. Especially on these sides. Okay, so that's that spot. Close that off, at least for the moment. Alright, go back and get some more of this. And then from that point, you want to go up another 15. So for that center one, again, you count the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which means it's the next one. Next one would be another 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then this last one should be 10 to the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 right there. So perfect. So I have that just right. Yeah, another copper, huh? That's another thing I'm hoping to gather up with the fishing. With the fish farm. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, close that off for now. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot more kill spots just to make it so like wherever I'm in my base, more likely at least one of these things is gonna be going, hopefully. It's kind of my thought process behind it anyway. Oh, come on, get out of here. Alright, let's go ahead and start closing off some of these. So this side right here, it's 9 up, so 9 up from this one. So this is this one. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. Okay. Watch my health here. Alright, so it's this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's this one right here. The reason why I want to go all the way down because you don't want any spawn sites at all. Hopefully I have enough of this to actually close them all off. I don't know if we'll be able to just throw some of this in here. And throw this in there, throw this in there. That in there. Okay. So that's one of the spaces. So now it starts to get a little bit easier. So what we could do is get the spot that we need to do this. Go over. I believe it's this right here. But we want to go all the way down. Okay, that should be good. Next one. Right here. Spot. Come on. As long as these spaces are either blocked up with a solid block or dry, you're not going to have any issues. Okay. So I might need some more magma cubes. I do know where to get some if we need to go in. Let's see if I actually have some more. Don't think so. Really? Should have made another sword, honestly. That's right, I'll do it next time. Alright, well, I think that I'm gonna have to go get some more magma cubes. So I don't think I have enough. You know, I think, oh, you know, a 3x3 and 13 area. I mean, maybe I should have done the math, I guess. Alright, I know where to get some really quickly, so let's just go in and get some. Probably shouldn't even need a gold or anything because it's in one of the pathways that I had, so. Alright, I think it was down this way. Perfect. That should be enough, hopefully. Is that almost? Yes. Alright, let's get out of here. Waste my time on this. It's like I want to be able to at least get both these farms up and running in a couple of hours, but might take a little bit of time. Definitely a lot faster than draining it out, though, in my opinion. And a lot of people drain it out. Alright, so over here on this side. Come on. Oh my gosh. So up 9. So it's the same dimensions as the other side on this side. So up 9, 15, 15, and then 10 at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this would be it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that would be that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's that. Get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which gives this corner. Perfect. Get magma cubed. Okay. See, that guy's getting stuck already. Oh, come on. Trying not to get too distracted on just taking him out. Okay. So all the, I mean, other than these ones needing to be cut down, and we'll do that. But it's not really in this, you know, that's not a big thing right now. What we want to do is close off the rest of the areas here. So let's go this path right here. And it's going to match up to this right here. So we'll go down all the way to the ground. Okay. Well, hopefully we have enough of this. Probably not, though. So on this path here. Oh, dang it. Wrong spot. I want to get this right here real quick. Okay, so that's another one closed off. I have to use something else for this front area. Which honestly, I kind of want to do pillars anyway. I can always change it out later too. It's not a big deal. Wish there's a way to get these guys from spawning in here. Okay, so on this side, it's with this row right here. So all I have to do is find this right here. What we can do is, how many spaces away is this? I have to figure that later, because this is where I want the fish farm to go. Hey, what's up, Panda? Sorry, I just saw your comment there. Thanks for joining up. But I might have to move this, is what I mean. But that's fine. Okay, those guys are getting killed. Oh jeez, there's so many of them over here. Sorry, what I need to do... Don't really want to use all these, like, because tough, the new tough block or whatever, it's kind of hard to find. So maybe what I'll do is, for that bottom area, just grab some stone. Don't think I'll need any more of these, actually. I do need to make sure that the areas under here are completely covered. But I think they are. Well, we'll double check, though. The flip. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's dry. Just want to make sure I didn't lose any of those blocks. Okay. Alright. I can use these blocks up top, make it look nicer. So that's all of them so far. Okay. I'll just make sure to switch them when we get down here for the future ones here. Okay. So for this top one, I believe it's 9... No, it's 10 across. Here. But let's do the center ones first. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is it, I think. Just leave me alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Leave me alone for a second. So many of them are spawning up here now because I have so many other areas closed off. Oh, goodness. There's so many of them right here. Dang. That's not what I want. don't think I'm... Oh, jeez. Jeez, these guys are vicious when they're like swarmed like that. Hey, what's up, JR? Well, just like anything else, I mean, you gotta practice. I definitely didn't start this way, that's for sure. Like, if you saw some of my earlier builds, you'd probably laugh a little bit, to be honest. But, you know, I mean, that's the best part about, you know, this game is it kind of evolves as you go. Get more experience, you watch more videos, and you just kind of learn to grow. I mean, I feel like I'm not even, you know, that good comparative to a lot of the big YouTubers and stuff like that on Minecraft. Like Rian, like some of the stuff he's built is just phenomenal. Okay, closed off some of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No. Be this one, right? Yes, it would be this one. Okay. So now this way. I sound like a dream. I don't know what that means, but thanks, I think. Oh, come on. No. I feel like he's gonna be a problem. Okay. So... 1, 2, 3... It's right here. I'm gonna have to come back and make this right later on. For now, I just want to get this closed off. Hopefully my headphones aren't being stupid. Kind of sound like they're glitching for me. Is my sound quality okay for you guys? Oh, there you are. Hopefully I don't have to move this. It's like, where are you even spawning in from? Okay. Down this way, bam, right there. Oh, of course. To move this. Sorry, I guess I need to move it closer to the center anyway. think you have to have silk touch. Get me in there. Where to put this thing? I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, I don't have to do that. Never mind. So where are you guys even spawning in from anyway? Should give me a max. Okay. We'll grab some more what sounds completely different? Okay. Well, I got new headphones recently, so that's the reason why I'm always kind of double checking, making sure that they're working properly and stuff like that. Alright, so those are all closed off. The center one to do. Most of these are on the... Oh, okay, I see this one right here. 1, 2... Perfect. So it should be solid right there. That one should be solid. This one looks like it has an issue here. Nope. This one might. I don't usually have guardians spawning down here, but for whatever reason in this world, they've been spawning down there, so I'm just closing them off. That one looks fine. That one looks fine. That one looks fine. looks fine. This one looks like it needs to be closed off. Ooh. Alright, then the last but not least one is going to be the center one, which I do have some dried out spaces, so it shouldn't be too bad. But it should meet in the middle here. So if I go through this one, this space, right there, right? There. Yeah, that should close off all of them, except for the areas in which we want them to spawn. Which again, I don't know why this guy is down here. Maybe I just missed him. But once now we start closing off the kill areas, we shouldn't see any guardians outside. So now I have to go grab the materials for that, because I don't think I have them on me. This is kind of time-consuming farm. It's definitely kind of a big project, but once you get it running, it's really nice. But yeah, it takes a little bit of patience to get through it, but it's worth it in the long run, because one, you could swim around your area without worrying about guardians. Okay, so that's what I need. Anything else that I have left in here? Might need that later. Alright, so what I'm going to be using for the kill areas are going to be the deep slate tiles, deep slate tile walls, glass, because I like to be able to see in there. Let's just go ahead and take these out for now. Don't really need those. I feel like being able to see in there kind of gives you at least an idea of how well it's doing. So I always like doing that. And then I'm going to be putting some of these like chiseled blocks in between just to kind of, I don't know, see how it looks. Hopefully that's enough to get a couple of them done. Oh my goodness, come on. Where are you coming from here? Okay, for this bottom area, I'm just going to cover the whole thing. Oh, come on. These guys are not going to give up, huh? But I'm just gonna enclose this whole area. Eventually, I'm gonna go probably all the way down to the ground with it, just so it kind of looks nicer. But I need to go grab some more materials for that. But I just kind of want to get this basically rolling, and then I can go and get that stuff off camera. It's not that entertaining to see me gather up resources. I had to go quite a ways away because we already generated this world before the update, and so I kind of had to go out of my way to find this stuff. Oh, come on. Alright. And then what I'm going to do is the bottom area, I'm going to have these chiseled area, this like chiseled block. And then the inner part right here, I'm going to just go straight up with the solid block. And I might have to actually go get some more. On all four corners. I figure this would save a lot of glass, but I don't know. I might have to turn in my deep slate into cobble deep slate, which I thought, oh, you know, use the silk touch, you know, save myself some time. You actually want the cobble deep slate in order to make pretty much any of the deep slate blocks. So I went on one excursion down there and got a whole bunch of just regular deep slate with my silk touch, you know, thinking, oh, you know, I'm saving myself some time here. It turns out I wasn't really saving myself any time, because it's all, you know, you needed the cobble deep slate. Oops. But I think this will look cool, like with the base idea that I have. It'll make the look like it has these things holding it up, basically. It's kind of my idea. Well, hopefully it's not tripping you out. My voice, that is. Might be the ocean music too. Kind of has that effect. Man, I hope I have enough materials. Come on. So that took up quite a bit. Do these on the corners, and then I'm going to do the walls down the sides. And then you want to cover this up, and I kind of want to see how much materials I have before I do that. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this is another thing. I was down here, and there's a lightning storm that, you know, turned my villagers into witches and stuff, and then there was 4 skeleton horses with skeletons on them down here waiting for me. So I killed the skeletons and managed to keep 3 of the skeleton horses. Don't know how I'm going to get them out of here, but hey, they're there. Okay, so I got all of that out of there. A whole bunch of deep slate. I can turn it into cobble deep slate. Did I put any up here? Doesn't look like it. This is me testing it out. But yeah, the cobble deep slate pretty much turns any of this, like it's pretty much the way to go. And don't really need that on me right now. Any shards in there yet? If you cover this up though, it maximizes your spawn rate by quite a bit. So let's go ahead and cover this up. Dang it. Don't really want to fall in there. Not that it would kill you, because you can get out pretty easily. Just crouch, break out, but... Man, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go get some more materials. Dang it. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be, apparently. Get as much done as we can, though. Should have held off on the walls, I think. Oh, where are you shooting me from? You can't really do the walls on the inside here, because... let's see here. Well, with the raw ores, I mean, you can use Silk Touch, but you kind of want to break them down with Fortune 3 now. Because, like, your iron, gold... any of those ores now break into basically like a smaller ore type, but when you break them down, it gives you more, like it gives you more than just the one, and then you smelt it down, like iron for instance. Now you could basically, from one iron ore, you can get up to 3-4 iron ingots once you smelt them. It's definitely maximizing and making mining a lot easier when it comes to those types of ores. Definitely makes it easier, like by far, and faster. But when it comes to the deep slate, yeah, I was really confused too because I never really worked with it too much until yesterday, and I did a whole, you know, a really long mining excursion to find it because I had to go and branch out past where we've explored, which I didn't realize how much, you know, people have actually explored in this map already, quite a bit. But I kind of went out about 4,000 blocks and found some of the new ores. But my first time I went, because we don't have shulker shells yet and stuff like that, we don't have shulker boxes. So the first time I didn't go with my ender chest, and then the second time I went with my ender chest. But the first time I used silk touch the whole time on the deep slate, which gave me deep slate. But you can't make anything other than deep slate with the deep slate, if that makes sense. And so, yeah, it kind of seemed like I kind of wasted my trip there, because now I have to remine it basically to get more of the block that I want, which is this tiled, which I think it looks really cool. Like, I really like it. Oh, come on. I should get some. As you can see, like, we're getting a lot less of the guardians spawning. If we get about 24 blocks away from those, we should see some of them spawning in there. Oh well. Trying to think if there's actually a spot in here that they're spawning, maybe. Yeah, some of them might be spawning. What the heck? Why am I... That was weird. It's like I was being sucked into the magma cubes up here. Anyway, yeah, there's a couple spots probably right here along the way that are gonna have them spawning in possibly, but we'll close them all off eventually. I kind of wondered, like, with this new update, like the 1.18, if like all the explored areas are going to still be able to go below the Y level 0 axis, you know? Because, I mean, I don't know how they're going to do that. Where there's just going to be some places that go below Y level 0 and some that don't. I kind of wonder if that's the issue that they've been having. Kind of surprised not to see. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all those shards in there. We missed it, but there's quite a few in there. Oh, come on. So can you just not? Oh, dang it. Yeah, I think glass is gonna. I think both glass and the deep slate I'm gonna have to go get more of. Dang it. I mean, I guess if I was only doing the 3 kill chambers, which I could. Maybe that's what I'll do for today, is I'll hook these ones up. Oh, dang it. No, no. But maybe what I'll do is I'll hook these 3 up, get them kind of situated today, and then go mine and get all these other areas figured out. Because all I'd have to do is just close off the spawn site for these guys, and then I should be able to show you guys how this all works. I just want to be able to be pretty much anywhere within my base, and dang it, come on. Another trident though. And still be able to get some guardians spawning in, so that's kind of my goal anyway. I'm gonna have to go get some more glass though. Or I'll build as many of the kill chambers on this side as I can. I guess I should say that. Because if I have enough materials to do one more, I'll do one more. Let's see how much materials I have. Oh, see, look. Look how many are in here. This. Holy cow. It's like 5. I mean, this thing is just getting jam-packed full of shards and crystals. Unfortunately, during this process, kind of miss out on some of the drops. But you just got to keep going, because once you get it all up and running, you're going to be getting tons and tons of them. So how's there a skeleton down here? How did you get out? Come on. Ah, come on. No, he was hitting me. You got a trident guy here in the left field. Get in there. But it definitely has been kind of a confusing update, but I have liked it. I mean, I definitely don't have very many complaints about it. I mean, you can get more iron, more gold, which I use gold quite often, just between like power rails and what else can you use gold for? I do use gold, I just don't use it for very many items. I'm trying to think, what else do you make with gold other than armor and tools, which suck? Well, plus you could barter with gosh, now the pig people from the Nether. Why am I spacing on their name. Let's see here. Should have enough for one more, I think. Try it out. And the cool thing is also, you can put rails underwater now, which is really cool because that means I don't necessarily have to drain this to put the rails and stuff in, which kind of makes it nice. I don't know if I'm going to try to do it without draining it or if I'm going to. I think I'm going to attempt to do it without draining just to see if it's really much more difficult, you know? Okay, kind of need that. These are looking pretty cool though. And then once they have the walls on the corners, they'll look pretty cool. Actually, I think I want to put the walls. I mean, you'd still be able to see in there. I just want it to look pretty stable, you know? Yeah, I like it. But look how many, like seriously, these things, once you get them running, like they are just constantly so many. I honestly don't even think I need to do the other side, but I'm just kind of going overkill on this season because I want, you know, my mega base to be a mega base, you know, and it's going to be a little over the top. But the last season I did only 3 of these kill chambers and it was pretty productive. As long as I was standing within, you know, you had to be in a specific spot to maximize the amount of spawns that you had, but I mean it still worked really well. This one will just be a little bit more efficient when you're in multiple areas. Yeah, and I won't waste live time going and getting more stuff. So I'll just get what I can done with what I have. If I can talk correctly. I don't know, like, I was kind of surprised to see a skeleton underwater to begin with, and I don't really know where it came from. I guess so. The update had like had the axolotls, the goats added. You had the mining, so it kind of had a little bit of the caves. Didn't really have all the caves. Like you have your amethyst geodes added in. You had deep slate added in. You have the tough block added in, and a lot of the deep slate ores, which are basically the same ores just in the deep slate area. They look kind of cool to build with though. I've thought about it, possibly building with some of it in a deep slate like build, like adding certain blocks would make it look pretty cool. Okay. But yeah, I mean there was quite a bit on this update, but the next update is going to be, it's going to be pretty good. It's going to have the mountains. They're going to add the horn to the goats. Oh dang it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, come on, let me up. Might as well do this. Yeah, and having this covered from direct sunlight maximizes your spawn rate by 10. So if you don't have these covered, it you'll have 1 out of 10 basically spawning in. So I mean, these things are just, yeah. All right, I do need to take a quick break, so I will come back in a second. I mean, I'm going to leave the stream going. I just want to put myself in a safe spot. Take a quick break, and I will be back to start working on the collection of those farms, because I don't think I have enough to do. No, I don't think I have enough to do another one. But I'll turn off like all the other, like I'll put blocks in the areas where we have the kill spots set up, so that way at least it shuts it off, so you can kind of get a full idea of how it's going to work. But yeah, just give me like maybe like 5-10 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Getting caught up here on the chat here. I'm still working on the Guardian farm, but yeah, my cats and my iron golems are dying. Yeah, this is an iron farm, and so yeah, you get a lot of cats and iron golems that kind of get trapped in here. It's kind of how the iron farm works. I did that. I want to say the last episode or the episode before. But alright, so now we need to figure out. I'm gonna grab these leads. I think what I'm going to do is close off all the other areas, and then I could start. Well, I don't really need to. I mean, they seem like they're working pretty good already. I mean, heck. Look at that thing. It's just full. You can see just in that small amount of time of me being in that area that there's a lot of guardians that have died already. Alright, so let's go grab our materials and we'll just go under and start working on getting the collection system built. We're gonna need a lot of hoppers. Let's go ahead and just put these away for now. We won't need those for today. Well, unless you want me to put those in, just to kind of get an idea of what it looks like at the end. I could definitely do that. Might not need those, but might. Okay, so I got some iron, got some wood, got some rails. All the hoppers that I have. And need some sort of building block. I'll use those. Should be good enough. Alright, so we're going to drop down here. This is where it should be going. So what we'll do is we'll mine. Oh crap. Okay, just put me right here. There we go. And again, I might, drain this whole thing out. I just don't know how necessary it's going to be. Okay. Gotta be so sensitive at this. So that's one area, which, I mean, they can spawn, like you can see right here. They could spawn under here until you clear them out, which we will do. Jeez, why is there all these in here? Okay. Oh yeah, this is the one that we don't have. It closed up. Okay. Now, if this is all drained, then you don't really have to. Oh, what? Okay, that's weird. Okay. Is that... Why is... Okay, is it... This is killing me? What the heck, man? I'm gonna leave those blocks because we're gonna... be putting the mine carts on those. Okay. I figured this would be the easiest. Just set up this over here so we can get our mine carts with hoppers in them and stuff. Oh, those guys are coming in from that one spot that I... Dang it. It's one little spot right here. Let me in. Come on. Don't have time to kill you guys all. I think what we're going to do is run it all right here and over. Yep. Okay. Let's do this one first. Sorry, I'm just kinda all over the place right now. Alright, so there is a couple ways that you could do this. You could make a power source and have like a cart and rail just kind of cruising along the whole thing. But unfortunately with this server, I tried to make my farms as lag friendly as possible, and so that's kind of how I'm going to be doing this. So we're going to be putting up... Oh, wait a minute. I can't do that. Man, I might want to drain this out, honestly, now that I think about it. It might not take that long. Just because it's hard to crouch to put all these in. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to drain this out. Which... Can't remember if I put it... My sponges, I think I put them over here. No? Oh no, they're on me. Durr. Jeez. Come on, come on. Jeez, I broke that? How are you up here? Close that off for now. Close that off for now. Since this has been dried, then we don't have to have that there. Tough part's gonna be doing this big area. Alright, let there be light, right? Okay. So it needs to go off this corner. Trying to think how the easiest way to do it, because it's like in a weird corner. Might be able to get all of those done. And then kind of go back. Alright, so back to what we were talking about before. Sorry, I kind of got a little quiet there. Hey, what's up, Froggers? Sir? Nice. So when are you building that? Okay, take those out. And again, the only reason why I'm going to reiterate this, the only reason why I'm doing it this way is for lag. You could definitely set this up with a power rail in your world that would make it a little bit easier than doing it this way. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing it, is just strictly to create less lag in the world. So if you're on like a SMP and you have the inventory for it, I would recommend doing it this way. Because I have the iron farm, so it's not that much of a stress for me. I think I'm more stressed about the wood that it takes to build the chests than anything else. Okay, so I have to go back. Actually, let's just do... that. Perfect. I think that one's gonna put water in here though. That's hilarious. Well, was he successful? Did he get rammed by a goat? Oh crap, no. What? Seriously? Get in there. Okay, note to self, make sure that you have... Yeah, let's just redo both of those. Make sure you have a block right here. Let's make sure that they're not going anywhere. Actually, I don't even think you need... It doesn't push anything. Perfect. Okay. Then we'll make sure that there's that there. All those going in here, so should be getting filled up with a whole bunch of stuff. Pretty simple though. Again, it could be simpler if you just use the power rail. And that one's done. Pretty easy. Now what we're gonna have to do is try out the next area. Close this off. Can I do this whole area? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Drained out at least the top part, I think. Yo, hey JR, what that Doug do? What? Sometimes, yeah. I mean, I'll eventually open up maybe an SMP eventually that'll be open to just anybody. This SMP specifically is just a YouTuber SMP. For small YouTubers to basically help each other grow and stuff like that. So it's pretty exclusive on this server anyway. Plus, I think we can only have like a maximum of, I think, 10 people max. And I think we have, I want to say 7 people on this server. Trying to think what the best way to, maybe if I put this all in there, that won't matter. Okay, let me go get these sponges put in a furnace real quick, and then I'll work on that while this is going. Oh my gosh, man. Sometimes, like, when you have a pickaxe that's too good. Oh my goodness. Let's do that. Alright, so yeah, while that's smelting up, we're gonna focus on this so we can get this done. And I'm liking our nether spawn in this world, that's for sure. Way better than last seasons, that's for sure. Alright, then we gotta make sure that we got this closed off. Connect these. Alright. Gotta mark where these are at so I don't mine into it somehow in the future, because I usually like using a block that's kind of odd in the area to help me to know what not to mine into or whatever. But that's alright. Okay. I think I should be able to get this dried out with one run. Come on, water mechanics. Keeps wanting to regenerate. Not going fast enough. There we go. Light this up so we don't get any mobs spawning. Oh crap. Alright. liking the idea of doing the rest off camera because this would just be so time consuming. But at least we're collecting stuff right now. Because all those other areas that we already have hooked up, we're going to be getting some shards and some crystals and stuff. So it's already kind of working. Then eventually we'll get into an auto sorter and stuff like that. That... I think I grabbed those out of there already too. But yeah, a decent amount of stuff. And then I think we still have this area over here. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah. What the? Where are those guys coming from? Is that off? It's like, are these getting attacked by axolotls that we're just not noticing? The heck? It's so strange. A whole bunch more over here. That should be hard to... Oh, jeez. So apparently this is not lit up enough. Can't really put that there. I don't really like putting torches down on the floor in here just because they always get washed away, but oh well, for now. Alright, so for this one, we want it to go off this direction, which I believe is right down the center. Yeah. So we'll do that. And see, it's already adding up. Perfect. Because these things are a pain to... There we go. Sorry, I get kind of focused on what I'm doing, so I do apologize. I don't mean to ignore you guys if I'm missing on the chat a little bit. Kind of seem like you guys are talking a little bit amongst yourself, which is awesome. I like it. I like to see that. It's kind of cool, like, you know, because you never know where you're gonna meet, you know, new friends and stuff like that. Oh, dang it! And I don't pay attention and do something like that. So you almost have to be kind of far away from this thing to... There we go. Alright, awesome. Glad to have you back. Hopefully you're able to get quite a bit AFK and stuff. Okay, never mind. It's like, maybe it was because I wasn't talking, maybe. Is that what it was? Oh my gosh. Is he going to see us? What? Yes. I'm going to see you. And that one's gonna go that way. Gotta get rid of this though. Put a block there, put a block there. But yeah, especially a farm as big as this on a server, this definitely maximize the, or at least, you know, minimize the amount of lag that your farm's going to produce when you're in the area. So kind of doing it the hard way, but kind of worth it. Okay, so that's going to feed off that direction. So this should be everything coming in from those 3 kill chambers. And if we get far enough away from those kill chambers, we're going to have more spawning in. So we should be able to dry this out pretty easily. Perfect. Alright. Does this got like... Yeah, it does. Dang it. So this pretty much has water all behind it, so we'll just leave that alone for now. And... Oh, I hate when I do that. It's gonna go all the way over here too. Dang it, missed it. Actually, while I'm over here, I might as well grab this. But I don't have this here. Put that all in there. Might as well put that in there. Didn't realize how many I already had down there. Okay. Everybody keeps hounding me to get Grand Theft Auto. It is a fun game. I've mentioned it on my Twitch stream that I'm just a little salty when it comes to having to buy the game over again, because I bought it for 360 and it was like one of the games that didn't cross over to the new console, and so I basically would have to buy a new game of it, and so I was kind of a little irritated about it because I just bought it like not too long before I got my new Xbox, and so I was like, oh, you know, this should work, but it didn't. So I was a little irritated. But honestly, I mean, I probably will buy it eventually. Just because I have so many people that want me to play it. Okay. But it's like, what do you stream, you know, when it comes to Grand Theft Auto? Just anything, or do you do challenges, or what, you know? I honestly don't even know how I would go about streaming Grand Theft Auto. Because at this point, like, all the challenges have already been, you know, people have already made videos for them. You just probably go around trying to do cool stuff or something, I don't know. Okay, let me see if I can... another path in here. Oh crap. I swear these sea lanterns, they look like they give off a lot of light, but for whatever reason, I'm always getting mobs spawning. So I don't really understand that. Do that for now. Might as well. Okay. So those are the 4 chambers that we have already hooked up. Is that okay? We got quite a bit of crystals and stuff. I mean, all this stuff is just 64 crystals. Enough to make some sea lanterns at least. And if we get far enough away, like, you know, like kind of over in this area, you kind of get them spawning in. And of course, we don't have all the other kill areas crossed off yet. And so technically we could have, you know, issues with other mobs spawning in the other areas. But if we completely smothered them out, because I probably have some out here, yeah. And honestly, I don't know where they're coming from. Like, unless they're just... because even right there... pretty sure that's the right spot. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And the corners are like the easiest. But that's alright. Off screen, I'm going to completely change them all up and get rid of all of the other areas. I have to get some more materials and stuff like that for the other kill chambers and stuff like that. So we'll definitely close off all the spots. But at least you kind of have an idea. When I do the edited highlights, I'll make sure to put a chart on the screen to, you know, show the numbers for the spawn sites. Come on. Can't swim fast enough. But that way you guys can get an idea of where the spawn sites are. It's really important that you face in the north direction when you start it, though, because it's all based off north, south, east, west. It doesn't matter which corner, you know, like it doesn't matter that this is the entrance of the ocean monument. All it matters, because like the ocean monument will rotate and be in different positions, north, south, west, east, all that stuff. But if you have to be looking at it from the north, and then that way you get the correct spawn sites, because if you start like right here and do the same numbers, they're not going to match up, and you're going to have some spawn sites that are still going to be open to having the spawns, so still have that issue. But if we go over right here, yeah, we could see a whole bunch of them spawning in here. Most of them are going to be spawning in here just because they're covered, and those are the spots that we have that aren't, you know, cut off. Still going to get, you know, the ones that like are over here and stuff like that, but anyway, I mean, that's pretty much the gist of that. And then we just need to hook this up here. And then what we're going to do is hook, this is going to go up to the iron farm, and it's going to go down below to a collection area. And that way we can make a sorter for all these items. And eventually the sorter will just get bigger and bigger. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's going to be the main sorting room. I'll probably, I don't know, I'll have to work around and see what I'm going to do about that. Because it's either I need to drain this entire area, which I possibly could, and then turn this into a sorting slash inventory room, which could be, you know, a good good amount of space to do that, and most of my stuff is being fed in here anyway, so it's like, why not? So that might be a possibility. But I have to, you know, think that through and kind of figure it out, what I want to do. Still really worried about these guys coming down here, though. But if I do, you know, dry all this out, then we're not going to have that issue anyway. A lot of blocks that I need to collect, though, because I want to make it look nice and kind of with this theme of the dark black, gray. There is going to be some turquoise with the tops of the builds and stuff like that, so that's kind of like the main color scheme is turquoise, black, gray, maybe some whites, I don't know, stuff like that. But yeah, these things are definitely starting to kick off. But I mean, I don't know if that's something that you guys would want to watch me do, is drain out the bottom area. I figure this kind of get an idea of how the Guardian farm works. Might be able to do a lot of this stuff off camera, that way you're not having to watch all of it. But everything should get funneled in over here, and then we'll have to separate it all out into different, you know. There's gonna be crystals, there's gonna be shards, there's gonna be fish, there's gonna be bones. There's also gonna be a mob farm that I'm gonna be building up above. And the mob farm is gonna have, you know, basically like skeletons, zombies, and creepers. I was gonna do, I might have some spots that are strictly for creepers, just to kind of maximize the amount of creepers that I could possibly have, but I definitely want some spawn sites without the trapdoor above the head, you know, so we can get some zombies and some skeletons and stuff like that. But I think that for now, what we're going to do is actually work on the fish. I don't know. Yeah, I think I could do that. So let me go over and maybe go under. Let me go. Yeah, I think I want to get the fish farm going. And then I'm going to call it, then after I get that done, I'm going to be done with the stream for today, and then I'll get back. And when I come back, then I'll have all this stuff built up, and you guys can actually see it. I'll probably work on it tonight and tomorrow, because I'll be working on some editing and stuff like that tomorrow as well. Let's see here. What do I need? I need soul sand. Hopefully that's enough. I swear I would never get enough of anything. Just a building block temporarily. Actually, I think some of it needs to be permanent. Don't want to do glass though, because I don't know how much glass I have. I might have enough. Maybe what I'll use is this deep slate. Okay, so do I have any iron on me still? Yes, okay. I'm gonna grab a water bucket. And I believe that the water spreads out to 8 spaces from the source block. So let's go right here, boom. So that's the source block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus the source block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the source block. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna count out this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I am gonna have to take this down a few spots. Hoping that it doesn't cause any issues. I don't think so. We'll see. And do that. Oh, dang it, now I want to do one more over. And the idea of this is it's just going to funnel the fish into my kill area. We'll see how well it's going to do. 'Cause I mean, there's always a decent amount of fish right here spawning around and whatnot. These are all just going to be temporary blocks on the bottom. I really do like the look of these though. The cool thing with Deep Slate though is that you can set it in different like patterns, you know, and kind of make it look different. Okay. Alright, now that we got this whole area set like this, what you want to do is actually close this all off. But leave that one so we can actually have the flowing water. Goodness. Oh, that's another thing. We're gonna have to put some lights over here because we're probably gonna get some mobs spawning. And I don't want you to blow me up. Alright. Then very carefully remove from this side, not the bottom part though. You gotta leave the side pieces though. That's why I was debating on whether I wanted to use glass, just because it's not as noticeable, but this is all going to be covered anyway, because I want the base to expand. Basically, those are going to be the pillars for the base. So it's going to go quite a ways out. Okay. Should... Oh, bummer. That just reminded me. Kind of need the water to still be... That's okay. What we're gonna do... Did I get it all? I think I got it all. Okay, I'll fix that later. I was going to do this front area, but I really think that that would make it look really tacky, and I think that I want that to still be kind of the opening, or like the front of my entrance. So I'm not going to do the fish on this side, only this side and the other side. Okay, so now that we got that done, actually you can go up here. Take out all these. It's okay if they get sucked in there, because it's just going to go to my sorter. Or the chests on the inside. Really wish I had depth strider on my boots. Make it a little bit easier. Okay, so that should be one perfect. Really? just get these going. Okay. Just to mark it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's about right. And this right here is just a really simple way, if you have something built like I do, to just capture any of the fish that are just going to swim by in this area. Which, I mean, there's constantly fish swimming by, so you're bound to catch quite a bit of fish through this. Oop, come on. Getting caught up in here. And if any guardians actually do spawn around that area that we have open from this here, they're just going to get caught up in that anyway. So, yeah. Pretty simple. And again, like any fish that are just going to end up swimming by, squids that are going to be swimming by and stuff like that while we're in our base, they're just going to get sucked in there and eventually end up dying. Plus you get lots of like llamas and stuff like that. So there you go, got some fish already coming in. Pretty simple. I mean, when you already have a kill chamber like this built up, I just like to maximize it. I mean, that's kind of my goal. And then I could do the same thing on this side. But again, I mean, I can keep streaming. I've been on for 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours. And I've been trying to get caught up on, I don't know, see, I got one of the guardians just got caught up in there. It'll just die and then the crystals will end up going in there, so it works out. But yeah, I'm hoping to get quite a bit of squid and bones, stuff like that. That's kind of my goal with the fish and stuff like that. Plus I have 4 fishermen. I think let me out of here. I have 4 fishermen villagers that I can trade with. Oh no, I have 5, 6, and I got 6 of them because I'm that confident that these guys are going to be that productive, and I can start getting emeralds from my salmon and my cod. Which the cod, I mean, we're going to get a lot of cod from the guardians too. And I made sure that all of them have the same trades. I wanted string, I wanted cod, and I wanted salmon. So I made sure that I got all the trades for that. I do need to get some more villagers over here. I need to put my librarians over here. I'm going to put a couple like toolsmiths in there and stuff like that. Salmon, the one thing about salmon is that they swim upstream, but again, most of the time, I mean, they'll get caught in there and end up dying and stuff like that. I might put, oh yeah, I'm caught in here now. I might put magma blocks along the line here, on the bottom, and the reason why I would do that is to make it so if anything gets caught up on there, they end up dying, like that fish right there. So yeah, I'll probably end up doing that, putting some magma blocks up along here. But yeah, I think that I got quite a bit done. Let's in this amount of time since we got this done. I mean, we were in this area, but these things have been killing guardians the entire time while we were building this. So let's go down and actually see how much shards and crystals we got just in this small amount of time. And once this thing is completely done, I mean, it's going to be producing quite a bit. I mean, AFK one night and this thing is going to be so full. I'm going to have to do quite a bit of chests. Alright, so we got 3 hoppers full so far, and it's only been less than an hour since I really got this hooked up. Maybe a little bit more than an hour, but enough to make at least almost, yeah, like a half stack of sea lanterns, so not bad. And I mean, it'll take a really long time for this thing to fill up. So even if I don't get the chest done tonight, I can still AFK and this thing would just get packed full. So anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I think that's going to be it for me today. It is a little bit shorter stream for me today. Just because I ran out of materials. I was planning on getting a lot more done today, but I'm going to have to go and mine a whole bunch more. But the next stream that I'm going to have, I'll probably try to do a stream. Well, depending on what I can accomplish tonight, I might do another stream tomorrow and get some more done tomorrow. But if anything, I'll probably be on Saturday to stream. But I do want to get some of my highlights. Oh, see, look, boom, tons of fish just came in. So this thing is just going to be kicking out fish left and right now too, and it's just going to be all fed into my iron farm collection spot. And then I'm going to be hooking the iron spot. I don't know if I pointed that out. And if I did, if I didn't, whatever, I'm going to do it. Let's go in. This area right here is where all the fish is going to be coming in and being collected, which I need to start making sure that it's all cleared out completely, especially when I'm AFKing. And then right down here is where the collection is for this right here. I have it set up on that block right there, and then it'll go all the way up. And then all of it will be sent down below, which I didn't have enough space really to do right in here. So I'm going to have to put the collection, everything down here. So this will take me a few probably hours to clear this out and drain it so I can actually get the sorting system put in place. But once I do start the sorting system, I mean, that'll be the start of the sorting system. I might actually make this the sorting room, possibly. So, which means that I would have to dig this out, which I'm going to need all this sand for glass anyway. So that's going to be beneficial. The only thing I don't really know what I'm going to do, which, I mean, honestly, I could just use stone or whatever I need to just close these off, or, I don't know, make more blocks to just kind of cover this whole thing. Because eventually, well, I mean, these are going to be the pillars of my base, so I kind of want the bottom area to kind of look, I don't know, I'm going to have to gradually change out these blocks or make it look, I don't know, figure out some kind of pattern to use both blocks. But anyway, I got to close that off somehow using some kind of block. And what I might end up doing just for now is putting in like a stone block on this level, and then eventually moving out and putting the actual block that I want to use. But eventually, you're probably not even going to see the ocean monument at all once this whole thing is done. Man, there's so many underneath here. That is crazy. Okay, come on. Oh, I hate when it does that. Yeah, I'll have to try out this whole thing. That'll take me a while. Well, let me get to a safe spot. Well, thank you very much for joining. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Help out support the channel by doing so. It'll definitely get this video out in front of other people that have similar interests that you do, and viewers that are like you. So it would definitely help boost the channel if you hit that like button. If you are new and you've gotten this far, you might want to subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss the next upload. I do a lot of live streams on YouTube here for Minecraft. I also do a lot of live streams of Fortnite over on my Twitch channel and do edited videos. I haven't gotten a lot done on the new season. I do have quite a bit of videos that I do have potential interest in making for Season 7, which is by far one of the best seasons, in my opinion, for Fortnite, at least getting onto that subject. But I will be doing the highlights of my live streams. I've been trying to get caught up on that because I think I only got 1 and 2 done, and we're on episode 7. So I definitely have a lot to get caught up on. So this next week, that's my goal, is to get all the highlights done as well as to continue to do my live streams. So I definitely want to do a lot of videos for you guys, get a lot of content. Hopefully it's entertaining. If there's anything that you think that I could do better, please let me know. Anything that you'd like to see me build. I could definitely, I definitely want to do pretty much every single, maybe, but I definitely want to get most, if not every, farm done in this season. So hopefully I can get quite a bit of that done. But I mean, there's a lot of farms that need to be built. Only, please. Okay, so you want more of the like building videos? I mean, that's kind of how today was. I mean, I was kind of showing you how to build the Guardian farm and stuff like that. We are going to be doing the creeper farm and the like mob farm here soon. I definitely want to get this hooked up so we can start pretty much maximizing the AFK ability of this area. So we'll definitely be doing some build videos. I'll be editing these down, which will make it a little bit easier, I think, for the you know, for anybody who didn't want to sit around for 2.5 hours to watch the whole thing. You kind of get the highlights of what happened on the episode. So I've been doing the highlights. So yeah, we're on chapter 2. Season 7 of chapter 2, which there is 10 seasons on chapter 1. So that's that. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate everybody. Don't forget to like the video on your way out, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Have a good day.